Welcome back, season 2, Lego. Okay, y'all boys. First thing I'm doing this morning is heading for a good long run. I'm not running right now because what I normally do is I like to walk to the path that I run to. Going down from one spot to the next spot is a mile, and I just keep going back and forth, ping pong, back and forth. And I end up doing like six miles minimum. Sometimes I try to shoot for 8, but yeah. So today's goal is to get a good long run in and a good hard sweat. See, got the leggings, the hoodie, opulent hoodie. So yeah, we're sweating today, baby. Let's get it. This is crazy. Hope they're okay. I really hope they're okay. All right, y'all boys. Just getting to the trail, starting on my 1 mile downwards. Hey, we're here, baby. This is what it's all about. Let's get it. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all boys. I just did 2 miles in this hot ass gear, and I am about to die. So I'm gonna shoot for 4. Just do 2 more, and I might be out of here for today, man. Boy, I'm acting like I'm a UFC fighter trying to lose weight. Sheesh. All right, y'all boys, we did that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that shit was easy, but man, I'm trying to be a runner. I be running every day, but that shit's hard every day too. And I'm about to go home, take a shower, get a nice meal, maybe a whey protein, I got banana split protein powder, and maybe apply to some jobs, man. So while walking home, I just thought about this OfferUp story that I just wanted to share with you guys. There are a lot of people scamming on OfferUp nowadays, and you gotta watch out. It'll never be with anything like $5, $10, $20. Nah, it's gonna be like $100 or more. And let me tell you the scams that I experienced myself. Sorry, we got some construction work going on. But the first scam that happened to me way back in the day was on OfferUp. I had a MacBook, I want to say 2015, something like that. MacBook Pro 2015. And you know, you can't get one of those for anything less than at least 600, 700 right now, or maybe more. Here's another fire truck, god dang. My neighborhood is not that bad, I promise. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's on a MacBook 2015. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell this thing. I wasn't using it as much anymore because I was making YouTube videos long ago. And I kind of just let it go for a while. And so I said, let me sell it. I put an OfferUp for maybe the smooth 500, 600, something light, you know, like the lowest asking price. Probably a little bit lower than asking price, honestly. I wanted the cash. I wanted to buy other things with it. So I put it on there, $500, $600. And you know, you get hits instantly. When the price is right, you get hits instantly. So I start getting hits. Then the lady says, all right, I'm coming to buy it tonight when I get off work. Can you please save it for me? So can you please save it for me, this and that, and I'll stop by after work. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. So I marked it as sold to her, right? All right, bet. So she comes with the guy with like a Best Buy shirt on. I'm not sure if he really worked at Best Buy or if this is like part of their scam. Luckily, I lived in like a nice apartment where like we have a concierge, and it's constant flows of. I used to live in Arlington. There's a constant flow of taxis and people getting dropped off via Uber and Lyft. So it wasn't really sketchy. You couldn't just catch me outside at nighttime and catch me lacking. So maybe that's why they didn't straight rob me right then and there. But the dude looked over the thing. He looked over that shit, and you know, he looked at all the specs. He looked at the specs and shit, and he liked it. And he told the girl, yeah, it's good to buy. I guess that was her little go-to person, like her checker or whatever, Best Buy person, I don't know. Anyways, they bought it. As soon as I get home, like an hour later, he texts me like, oh, the MacBook is broken. It doesn't turn on. You scam me. And they hit me with if you don't give my money back, and I'm not giving you the laptop back either. He said, if you don't give me my money back, you're gonna have to talk to my lawyer in court. I was scared shitless, dude. I didn't want to go to court. And I didn't think I scammed him. It was a perfectly working MacBook when I gave it to him. I even took all the stickers off, you know? You know how hard it was to take the stickers off? It was covered in stickers. And I just had to scrub all this shit off. Yeah, man. So, sorry, I'm getting off to that run. I'm walking home right now. So, that was the first scam. And like I said, I was scared shitless. But then I just realized, like, that shit was working. They're probably trying to scam me. So I just let that shit go, blocked the numbers, and it was done. Second scam happened, I want to say, this past Christmas. My mom had these Coach boots that she never wore. She got them from the Air Force Exchange, Navy Exchange, one of those two. And they retail for like 90 to 100 bucks or something like that. Maybe even like 150, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I said, Mom, let me sell these. You never wear these, let me sell them. She said, all right, cool. I put them on offer up. I want to say like 90 bucks, 80 bucks. And then this lady in Florida wanted to buy them, right? Now this is partially my fault, right? Because if you know offer up, you got to put like the exact weight. Like, so I guess I put like a lower weight so I can like get more money. Because if you put like the exact weight, you'll get kind of gypped on the fucking shipping. The shipping would be like 7 bucks, 3 bucks, 10 bucks, whatever. So I put it at 3 bucks when it should have been 7 bucks. And when I got to the post office, I didn't just drop it off. I talked to the person at the counter, and then they were like, oh no, this label doesn't match the weight. You gotta buy a whole new label. This is where I got scammed. Since I had to buy a whole new label, I couldn't get paid for the offer up label for some reason. I hit offer up. I hit the lady up that I sold them to. I told her what was going on, and she was just like, oh, that's not my problem. So basically she got the free shoes, bro. And like the label that I used, it just got expired because it was never sent, never scanned. So I got scammed on that shit. And I was telling her like, yeah, can you please send the shoes back or whatever. She stopped responding. So I eventually had to chalk that up to the game and just say, hey man, have a nice Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. You know, I gave a present to a stranger. Now what's making me bring up the offer up thing is what happened to me last night. So I bought a PS4. If you go down to season 1, Trump's stimulus check, I bought a PS4 with a piece of that money just to have something to do while I'm waiting for trucking school. And I think I put it on there. I sold the PS4 on offer up recently because, like I said, I'm getting ready to go. If you see my last video, I'm getting ready to head out soon. So I was like, man, I'm kind of over the distraction, you know. PS5's coming out soon anyway, if I wanted to get that. So I was like, this is the best time for me to sell this right now when it's at the highest price, highest value. Sold it, had so many games, Red Dead, Madden, 2K, The Last of Us, all types of shit, man. GTA, PUBG, you know, everything that somebody would want to play. So I sold it for a deal, bro. I sold it for $250. This time I put the right amount of weight on there. So I only ended up getting $215. I sold it, so they paid $250. I only received $215. All right, bet. So I put it in the box, shipped it out, and I think she lived in Cali, so it took about a week to get there. She just got it Thursday. As soon as she gets it, she says, oh, the PS4 is broken, right? I'm like, whoa, here we go with this shit again. I was like, did you plug it in? She was like, no, I didn't plug it in yet, but it has a crack in it from, I guess, like, people at UPS. UPS, y'all just throwing the fucking packages all over, throwing them shits over fences. Don't care what's in them. That's fucked up, but yeah, she said it was cracked. So I was like, yo, post a picture of it on your OfferUp account and let me see. So she posted it, and it was indeed cracked. And I was like, you know what, man, I feel kind of bad. I'll send you, like, I'll look it up and see if it's even replaceable, and I'll just send you the bread because I had her address from the OfferUp. I'll just send you the bread to get that top piece fixed or whatever. But I was like, in the meantime, plug it up, see if you like it. There's a lot of games on there, it's a good deal, and it sucked to have to send it all the way back across the United States and risk it getting cracked again. So she was like, all right. She plugged it in, it worked, and then she was like, I'm not sure if we're gonna keep it because it has a crack, and I guess they wanted to surprise their son with a new toy or whatever. I'm not sure, but so she said, I'm gonna wait till my husband gets home and we're gonna, you know, talk about it and see if we want to keep it. I'm like, all right, cool. That's fair. Husband gets home. Like I said, she lives in Cali, so she's 3 hours behind me. Husband gets home. Buddy's like, hey, if you send 80, if you cash at me 80 back, then we'll keep it. Mind you, I sold that shit for 250. I only received 215 because of all the fees and shit. So I'm like, 80, hell, I was like, nah, for 80, just go ahead and send that shit back to me, man. And then they said, okay. 5 minutes later, they were like, what about 40? I'm like, dude, for 40, go ahead and send that shit back to me, man. Then they were like, all right, they were like 20, not like 20 question mark, nothing. And I was like, nah, man, I already took a big enough loss on this shit. So go ahead and send it back. I kept with that same thing, like, nah, send it back. Like 5 minutes later, well, not like maybe like 30 minutes later, she was like, oh, well, they're playing it now, and they seem to be enjoying it, so we're just gonna keep it. Long story short, man, when the purchase is over $100, hey, be careful, man. If it's electronic, especially electronic, be careful, man. Real talk. That's just my story for today. Yo, just getting back in. Yo, I know the jump's kind of backwards, but make sure y'all boys go support this, man. Go cop the t-shirt. Go get the training lessons. KO Confidence, because we're going to get KO. Got the gloves, boxing lessons. You know what I'm saying? Fitness training. All y'all ladies out there, y'all need a little motivation. Hey, tap in with my boy. Just look his name up on Instagram. Confidence Boxing. UFC 252. Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. Hey, man, F with me and get some money this Saturday, man. F with me and get some money. Let me tell y'all boys who to pick real quick. All right, so DraftKings. We all know DraftKings. So I'm just going to go down the list from 1 to 6. They let you pick 6 fighters. And it's like a salary cap and all that. So the first fight between John the Magician Dotson, he's decent, versus Marab the Machine Divalishvili. I think he's from like some Russian country or something like that. I'm going with Marab. I'm not going to lie to you. He just fought like less than a month ago, I think, and he went crazy. John Dotson's nice, but I think he's about to get worked in there. I ain't going to lie to you. Next fight, we got TJ Downtown Brown. Never heard of him. Versus Danny the Colombian Warrior Chavez. I'm going to have to go. I mean, I think TJ Brown is like 0-1. Like, how the fuck is he in the UFC? He's 0-1. And the dude Danny is like 10-3. So I'm just going to have to give it to Danny off experience. So Danny Chavez. Uh-oh, it's a big one. It's controversial. Stipe Miocic versus Daniel DC Cormier. Man, I like Cormier, man. I like him, but I'm giving it to Stipe. I feel like he's about. I had Daniel all up until this morning. I was looking at film. Because I didn't see the second fight. I looked at the second fight, and yeah, man, when they got into them championship rounds, 4th round, 5th round, I think it maybe been 4th. Yeah, DC was gassed, and he was getting punished, boy. Stipe had a new win on him, so I'm giving it to Stipe. Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Chito Vera. Gotta give it to Sugar Sean, man. Gotta give it to Sugar Sean. Like, I want that man to be great, for real. I saw this man when he was in the Contender Series. It's like, nah, this man is taking that whole fame and stardom to another level, so I hope he wins. Jim A10 Miller versus Vince from Hell Pichel. I don't know either one of these fighters either, but the dude Vince, I think, is from Brazil, and his name says From Hell, so fuck it. I'm just letting y'all boys know, man. Make that money this Saturday. It's the last fight. Junior Dos Santos, the legend, versus, I think it's Herzinho Biggie Boy Rosenstruck. I think these two fighters train at the same gym. I think Junior Santos is like number 4 and the other dude's number 5. And if y'all don't know who that dude, I think Herzinho, whatever his name is, look him up. That boy looks like Ngannou. So, yeah, I'm giving it to him. So, quick little recap of the picks. Herzinho, Biggie Boy Rosenstruck, Vince from Hell Pichel, Sugar Sean O'Malley, Stipe Miocic, Danny the Colombian Warrior Chavez, and Marab the Machine Divalishvili. Check in. Hey, tap in with me after the fight, man. Make some money, man. All right, y'all boy. With that being said, that concludes the first video. We're going to keep this thing rolling, you know what I'm talking about. Have a good day. I'm about to get on my books. Got this one to read a little bit of. This one a little bit of. And don't judge me for this last one. Don't judge me. But this one to read a little bit of. Alright, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna try to make a little bit of beats and shit. Got my little Logic Pro for Dummies. So I'll be doing that until NBA starts tonight. I had some picks for that, but I ain't gonna put those because I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna see this video way after that. So get those MMA picks in before it's too late. Like I said, you're gonna win some money with those picks I gave you. That being said, man, holler.